The castle exhibit is a really special exhibit because it allows children to be at the center of their own stories. Towers, tunnels, whether they want to command at the feast table or stir in the cauldron or mix up potions or chase their little brother or sister around. Places that you can have great adventures that you can't always have in your everyday life.
It really heartens us to have our foundation sponsor this exhibit at the Children's Museum where we can come and there's this beautiful place that demonstrates the kind of loving and fun spirit that he had.
We have so much pain around this topic, but at the same time, to see others experiencing joy that he would have wanted them to experience, it does help us feel that he's still a part of us and a part of the community and see that impact it's having on others.
I do feel him with us. He was just absolutely the light of our lives. Immediately following his death, we worked to establish the Thatcher Swanson Memorial Foundation. Our motto and our guiding premise is to be like Thatcher. It means to be someone who's compassionate and loving, and to want to share the good things that they have in life with others.
To be someone who knows who they are, be willing to, stand up and bring better things into the world.
He passed away in October 2020. He was almost 8 years old.
Everyone says their kids are special, and I don't know if I want to meet the parent that doesn't. But he was really something else, and had all these big goals and dreams and aspirations, and beyond the tremendous loss and shock and terrible feelings and having lost him ourselves, it also just hurt so badly to know that all these great things he was going to do for the world were gone with him.
When we established the foundation, we made the 3 pillars, the ideas or the concepts that were just so important to him, and that was that children would have a wonderful education, a safe home to live in, and a really fun place to play. The first initiative we had through our foundation was to establish a diversity and inclusion scholarship at Catherine Cookl School, and following that, the school actually renamed the entire diversity and inclusion program after Thatcher, which was a really beautiful tribute.
Living downtown where we live, he was very aware of the fact that we had a nice and warm and comfortable home, and the sad state of it being that there were many around us that we could see that did not. From Digs with Dignity, where he donated his own tooth fairy money to the organization. We wanted to do something with Digs with Dignity for certain.
Oh my God!
They help families who are transitioning out of homelessness. They help make them a beautiful, comfortable home. Our foundation funds the moves, and then volunteers from the community can participate in actually moving the furniture and setting it up, which has been just a really nice way for everyone to contribute to honoring Thatcher's memory.
So with those two, we started to work our way towards play. When we started talking with the Chicago Children's Museum, we knew it would be a perfect fit.
It was so clear that what they really cared about was so deeply aligned with what Chicago Children's Museum is about, and the fact that we could do it with the idea of being like Thatcher as sort of a North Star to this experience was really special.
When I think of what it means to be like Thatcher, to see what you want to make better in the world. He was one who would never walk if he could run and never step if he could jump. I mean, you couldn't help but feel joy in being around him.
We started to think about other people's Thatchers, other children who didn't have the kind of opportunities that Thatcher did. And part of this foundation is to make sure that they do, because I think that's something that Thatcher would have wanted.
We know that this is only the start of things to come.
It's my personal goal to have Thatcher's name all over the city of Chicago. I think he would have loved that.
Liam's turn. Your turn.